Australia built some absolute legends on wheels, but none roar louder than the HSVs. These V8 monsters weren't just cars, they were a way of life, a badge of pride for Aussie petrolheads. But here's the kicker, today, the HSV name is gone, poof, finished.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Faster than your mate's chips at a barbie. So, how did Australia's muscle car empire rise, dominate, and then lose the keys? Strap in, because this story got horsepower, heartbreak, and a whole lot of Aussie grit. First up, what exactly is HSV? Holden Special Vehicles, founded in 1987 as the performance arm of Holden. Think of it as muscle car makeover artist for your everyday Commodore. They took your run-of-the-mill family car and said, "Hold my VB, watch this." The story really kicks off when Australian racing legend Peter Brock left Holden's factory racing team. Enter Tom Walkinshaw, a Scottish motorsport genius who decided to bring some serious race DNA into street cars. And boy did he deliver. This wasn't just about speed. HSV was about identity. Australian muscle car wrapped in aggressive styling and screaming V8 engines. Now, let's talk about the models that made us drool. The VL Group A Walkinshaw, a beast built to conquer Bathurst. The Clubsport, a street terror with enough grunt to make your neighbour's ears ring. And then the GTS 300, the legendary 300 kilowatt monster, turning heads and setting hearts on fire. Don't even get me started with the Maloo R8, a ute that could do burnouts and haul your trailer at the same time. Aussies love their utes. The HSV gave us ultimate work hard, play harder machine. And finally, the W1, the grand final, the king of the hill. It had 6.2 litre LS9 supercharged V8 straight out of the Corvette ZR1. Only 275 of these beauties were made, and if you have one sitting in your garage, well, you've probably already won life. But it wasn't about the cars, it was about the culture. HSV was Aussie pride on wheels. It was the soundtrack to Friday night cruises, the smoke billowing out of burnout comps, and the unofficial car you'd impress your mates with. For many, the Commodore was the car they grew up with. The HSV is what they dreamed of owning.
Wake up to reality.
It was a reminder that Australia could build cars that could stand toe to toe with anything from Detroit or Stuttgart. But like an Aussie soap opera, there had to be a twist. 2017 hit like a brick wall. Holden stopped local manufacturing. That meant no more Aussie built Commodores rolling out of Elizabeth, South Australia. HSV tried to stay alive by switching to converting American Chevys like the Camaro and the Silverado. But mate, it just wasn't the same. HSV fans wanted the Aussie muscle, not an imported badge slapped on. And then, the final nail in the coffin came in 2020. HSV officially retired the badge. That's right, no more HSVs. It was like losing a part of our soul. After HSV left the building, General Motors Special Vehicles stepped in, but the magic was gone. The new offerings felt, well, kind of like a party without a beer. Meanwhile, the old HSV legends became instant classics. The W1s, Maloos, the GTSs, they now sell for crazy money. Think over $200,000 for some models. Suddenly, your mate's old Commodore ute might be worth more than your house.
Emotional damage!
So, what's the legacy? HSV showed the world Australia could build serious muscle. It inspired a generation of tuners, racers, and car lovers who will never forget the roar of that V8. And who knows, maybe one day HSV will come back, maybe even electric. Could we see a new Aussie electric muscle beast? Imagine that, silent but deadly. But for now, HSV lives in our hearts, garages, and the crazy stories we'll tell over a cold one. What was your dream HSV? Tell us in the comments, and if you own one, don't be shy, flex a pic too. If you love this trip down memory lane and want more Aussie car culture, hit that subscribe button, smash a like and share this video with your mates, because nothing says Aussie better than a big V8 and a whole lot of attitude.